get this one started. Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Missouri's offense takes the field to start this game off. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. They'll run it from the gun. He'll be brought down, but it'll move the chains for Mizzou.
This is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Single back formation, and they give it to it. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense comes out first time they've had the ball today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think Jesse... and you start to build on it. Offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Poe. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. looking to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out route. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Working the middle. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. Wants to throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Barnes. Guys, let's take a step back and talk about Notre Dame. It's been a season to remember so far, fresh off their new top 10 ranking. How far can this team go?
Well, they're starting to get there now, right? And I think once you get some big wins, Jesse, and you start to climb up, you start to feel that in the momentum and the confidence that it builds with your squad. I think we might just be scratching the surface with this group.
Yeah, that's the difference with this team is it feels like they're really starting to believe. We always knew they were talented. They knew it too, but getting some of these big wins this season, I think they now believe they can take down anybody in the country.
Open field on the right. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
And these slants are so hard to defend when the ball's thrown like that. The receiver catches it, and he's catching it going so fast, and you could tell the defense couldn't quite get the right angles, and he does the rest, uses his speed, gets all the way to the end zone.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Allen. He goes out of bounds. A step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And the Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Out of the gun. The running back has it. Past the sticks, and he may get more. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Running back searching for a hole. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a first down in the red zone at the 11. And the Tigers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
He wants to change this route. They'll run play action. Sends it downfield. Snipes it at the 30, still running. Touchdown, finding Iron. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, they worked the play action, and he had his guy outside one-on-one on the go route, and there was no question who was going to be getting the football on this one. Phenomenal job stacking the defender on the route. He gets in behind him, able to make the catch way down the field, and then run it in for the touchdown.
They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. That's caught. It's Allen. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield. It's Hall. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection. The pressure there calls to miss timing. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. This should be the last play of the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. Going for the big play. And that one's going to be batted away, incomplete, and we have played one. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Trying play action. That's caught. It's Poe. There he goes. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. That's reeled in. It's marked. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Gonna look downfield again. Got it in the middle. It's Poe. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. Back to pass. Got the quick pass. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Lets it fly. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Now the play fake. He's got it on the run. point, we'll tack another one onto this lead.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Missouri gets to the line quickly. To the ground to try to move the chains. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They bring the punter onto the field now. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Here come the Irish back on offense. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Bringing the heat. Picked off. What a play to set him up. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. They go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And that's now their 3rd sack of the game. This is one of the best units in the entire country getting after the quarterback. They have done such a great job recruiting athletes up front and in their front 7. They can blitz, they can rush you with 4,
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabs it in the middle. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a 2nd and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there. Go get it yourself. Make the right decision to keep it, not panic, and get you a fresh set of hands.
He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Might be changing the route. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Going over the top. He's got it at the 15. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Notre Dame! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. If he can keep games like this, he might have a shot at Brady Quinn's career touchdown record of 95. All the great quarterbacks the Irish have had, guys like Joe Theismann, John Hewitt, nobody's even close to that.
Yeah, and that's crazy to think about being in that kind of a company. And Notre Dame's always been a good running team, and when they find quarterbacks and have great quarterback play, then I think they start to take off to that next level. And so far, he's showing that here today.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. USC has the lead right now, but kind of fittingly, the men of Troy have been in a battle today. They're up by 7 over Auburn. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them, and guess what?
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Pressure coming. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. So Missouri will have to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Takes it on the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Here come the Irish back on offense. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. To the air on first down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around, different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. It's complete to the left. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Complete to the left.
This guy already has a touchdown. He almost had a second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his offense.
He's trying to get it in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. With that latest touchdown pass, it might be a good time to mention Brady Quinn threw 6 touchdown passes against BYU. That record might be in jeopardy.
And that's a good day. If you're starting to talk about that already, you know he's spinning it. He's in the zone. He's feeling it, reading the defense, everything coming out on target. He is having himself a day.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
Got his man on the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another score. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Looking to fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Now improvising. He'll throw it. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs. The Tigers are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Rushes on him, and they got him for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field, they got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
He'll field the punt and take it back. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Off the play fake on 1st down. Finds the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them coming.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. That is no good. Because no game is perfect, something has to go wrong, so the coach will have something to write about himself. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in South Bend going on. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas there in the shadows of Touchdown Jesus.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Missouri will put a foot to it to start us in the 2nd half. And as the ball makes its way in. zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Here comes the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Trying to get behind the defense. Wide open, he makes the catch. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Irish! And they take it in for 6 more points.
It's so nice to have these big, playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
He's got enough for a Missouri first down.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot. Get the first down. Lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the op.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, an offense you're hoping the run fix going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Catch in the middle. It's Allen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Quickly out to the tight end. Tackle is made at the 38. Let's see just how daring they'll be on fourth down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Here come the Irish back on offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Behind the chains now on second and long. Off the play fake. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Well, the defense, they're smelling blood in the water now. Of course, they've already knocked the starting quarterback out of this game, and now with the backup in, they're bringing more pressure. It almost looks like they're more excited to get after him. This is just a very excited, very emotional defense right there.
This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on fourth down. Trying to do it on the ground. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? This offense has it with really good field position. Wants to go up top on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. They're going to run it. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. After the earlier field goal, they'll try again, this time a 43-yard attempt. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernails. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big.
He'll try to take it back.
When you're on offense, you see so much of this nowadays. You see misdirection. You see somebody flying across the formation. Why? To get the eyeballs of those linebackers, to get them to move out of a gap, one space. Works to perfection here. That's why they break off the big gain on offense.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Snagged in the middle. It's Kendricks. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. He's got it on the right. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. He'll pull it on the read. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
44, Missouri, 20.
He'll bring it out. He stopped at the... a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Back to pass, it's Sexton. Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Might be calling a hot route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Pocket breaking down. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. The give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
The lone back's got it. Breaks into the open. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Past the first down marker and still running. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. This defense might be reeling after those last two and now facing first and goal. Used the play fake, now to throw. Wide out trying to get it in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. If this offense wants to stay in this game, they have to punch it in on this drive. It's third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass is incomplete as the final play of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on fourth and goal. He's looking to throw. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That fourth down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on downs.
To the air, it's Sexton. He tries to take the top off. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. And guys, they're not going to give up on picking up the first down, but they also need some breathing room for the punter. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got his man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Give to the running back. Moving past the 25. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first down. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great...
He's going for the big play. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Notre Dame. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Going to the running game. Oh, he's got some space. They've got him down at the... After he ripped off 15 yards. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. It's a draw. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line. Being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, just nowhere to go there. It started in the pocket. It was collapsing. Quarterback felt it, so he tried to get outside, make something happen himself, but give the defense tons of credit. Excellent job in pursuit. They're able to give up no gain.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Power football with the run. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to throw, and they need a bunch. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing it.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Caught over the middle. It's Allen. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Missouri has it ready to go with another 1st down. He'll keep it himself. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. The Tigers are facing 3rd and inches. He'll keep it on the sneak. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll run it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now facing a 3rd and long.
Here we go.
He wants to throw it. They'll run the screen. And he's going to be just short of the 1st down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense.
Let's go.
A 1st down run in the red zone. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Big guy smells it. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. It won't matter much in the outcome, but a little extra stat padding is nice. In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here.
Well, sometimes you just got to be lucky, and that time the ball bounced the right way for the kicking team. They were able to recover their own onside kick, and they've got possession.
Starts a drive trying to go up top. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. They'll try to run for it. He'll be brought down, but it'll move the chains for Mizzou. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Right back to the well. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The hand to the running back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. Scrambling away. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. On 1st and 10 from the 38. It's a draw. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or...
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The defense will take a timeout, 25 seconds left to play. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
Another hit on the quarterback. All day long, this defense has been able to pin their ears back and get after this guy, and because of that, he's never gotten into a rhythm throwing the football, and that's why they find themselves trailing here late in the 4th quarter.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Takes a hit as he fires. Complete, and the defense makes the stop and gets the football back. Give to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Even with this lead, they'll throw again. Gonna take a shot. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. You play certainly worth celebrating.